Hey Josh, this is Josh from Josh and Danny SEO. I'm just shooting you over that video about how you can improve your online presence. So, just taking a look at your website. It's a nice one page website. I'm going to be honest. You got your header, you got your um, name, of course, and then what you do. What I would say is having this a little more populated. So I know it's a one page, which I would advise having more than one, having your services and drop down for your services, having an about us, and then a contact us page. That would be like ideal, as well as having a click to call. So you want your number right in the corner. So anyone who comes to your website, instead of having to scroll through and being like, how do I contact this person? Or how do I get in touch? They're able to just click and call. They know what you do and they can get on the phone as quick as possible. Because the faster they're on the phone with you, the better. Because the longer they take, the more likely they are to back out. And then, of course, going through, you talk about the different services you do and your 100% satisfaction guarantee and what you do. Um, and of course, make an appointment, get an estimate, all the stuff that they would need to do, which is awesome. So even it with it being a one-page website, because I know it says down here you have all the different services that you have, those should be separate pages. Um, all of these should technically be separate pages just to so you can put content, more content, because Google is looking for content. On your homepage, they're looking for about 1,500 to 2,000 words. And on subsequent service pages and back pages, they're looking for about 500 to 750 words. The reason for that being is so that you can organically place keywords throughout your site. Now, what a keyword is a buyer intent word that someone's putting into Google to find your service. But before we get deeper into that, let's check behind the scenes on your website. The way we do that is with a system called Ahrefs. Now, the things we look at are the UR rating and the DR rating. Now, the UR rating is the strength of your website, and the DR rating is the trustable places in your website. As you can see, it's only a 1 and 0. What we would truly want is these numbers to be in between 30 and 40 with a ratio of 1 to 1. That's what we call the golden ratio. Now, the way we get that golden ratio is with backlinks. Now, not all what a backlink is any link that leads from another website back to yours. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. For example, a backlink from Wikipedia would be awful because Wikipedia is a super spammy site. However, a backlink from a flooring blog or electrical blog, that would be awesome because that's relevant to your service. Now, another thing are those organic keywords. What buyer intent words are you ranking for that Google is ranking you for? As you can see, you have no buyer intent words throughout your site. So even if you have the strongest website, you won't be ranking for anything because Google doesn't know you have any buyer intent words or can't find any. So let's check what one of those buyer intent words would be. So we're just picking the closest, flooring St. Louis. So first up, you're going to have your Google guaranteed. These are the people that went through, it's a Google guaranteed process that you can get on, and it just helps. It gets you on the top here, as you can see. And as long as you answer through the numbers that Google gives you, because these are call tracking numbers, you'll stay up there. And then you have your GMB. This is the Google Map Pack. Now, it's super important to get on this because 30 to 40% of all people will stop right here and pick one of these four. It's usually three, but one's an ad, just because these guys are the easiest thing to do. They're the top four, so they must be good. And then you have your organic rankings. This is by strength of website. Now, your top competitor would be Reinhold Flooring. Let's check their website out, see why. So first up, they got their header, they got their logo, they got a nice click to call, they got all their drop downs about the different flooring they do. And then going through their website, they have a decent amount of content. They explain a little bit. I would add more, but they explain a little bit the different services they have. And then, yeah, that's about it, as you can see. Now, they don't have the required amount of content or the ideal amount of content either, so it wouldn't be too hard to beat them out for that. But let's check behind the scenes and see what they're doing well and why they're ranking number one. So we put them in their UR rating, so their strength is 26 and their trust is 3.6. Now, they're still a little shy of that ideal in that golden ratio. However, they are still doing pretty well. As you can see, they have 905 different backlinks helping them along, as well as 1,300 different organic keywords. So let's check out what their organic keywords and how that's helping them along. So of course they're going to rank for themselves. Reinhold Flooring Companies, flooring stores, 300 people. They're the second or third real position, and they're getting 29 people from that. Now, whether you're a flooring store or not, this just means someone's looking for flooring. So this would still be a good buyer intent keyword, because if they find you or they find another flooring person, they're still going to go through with them because they're still the top. And whether it's a subcontractor or the contractor itself, doesn't matter. Then you have Flooring St. Louis, 200 people, as you saw the first real spot, so they're getting 28 people from that. Again, flooring St. Louis spelled out, first real position, 28 people. So as you can see, because they're ranking for great buyer intent words, they're getting that traffic through their site for people that actually are looking to buy. Now, if we're looking to beat them out, first things first, we got to raise those backlinks. You want to get as many and more than your competitors. So, great thing is, 905 here, you want 1,000. You have 905 to work with because you know those work. You add them to yours, add more on top of that, and you'll see your URDR rating start shooting up. And then you got to get that content. You do want to split up to multiple different pages. You don't want it all on one page, because then that constricts the amount of content you can put on and the amount of organic keywords you can have. You do want your separate service pages, your about us, your locations, and of course your contact us. So that way you'll be able to organically place buyer intent keywords throughout your content so that Google will know what to rank you for. You do that, you should start seeing more traffic through your site as well as more calls through your website. Now, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, Josh, feel free to reach back out to me. And if you can leave some feedback, that would be awesome. You have a nice rest of your day.